Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem was directed by Jeff Rao, and it stars a bunch of actors and characters in this movie. So in this movie, the turtles are working together and trying to earn the love from New York, and while facing down an army of mutants. And now we got our movie. Now, tell y'all this, when I heard announcements about this movie, I heard Seth Rogen was going to do this movie, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but after seeing the trailer for this movie, I was just like, okay, I mean, the animation looks pretty good, but I don't know if this movie's going to be any good or not. But now today, after seeing this movie, I was on the edge of my seat. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is one of the best animated movies ever. Now, after hearing positive reviews from critics, audience, from critics, audience, fans, young kids, and friends and families and people out there who've seen this movie, they had a blast. But with me, this movie was awesome. After watching this movie, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this movie. But after watching it, I was just like, this movie is freaking awesome. I think this movie, in my opinion, is one of the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. Better than the live-action movies, in my opinion. I'm just saying. But the live-action movies, I thought they were alright. Some I like, some I don't like. There were a couple of live-action movies of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There were some I like, some I don't like. But with this in the 2007 movie, I had like a mixed relationship with that movie. But with this movie, Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, man, I gotta tell you, I had the best relationship with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. And you know why? Because of the animation style. The animation style is amazing in this movie. Because this is the same animators who brought us Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, how I got into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I actually watched, my first time watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid was one of the 1990s Ninja Turtles movies. I believe it was like Turtles in Time or Secret of the Ooze, I can't remember, or the first movie, I can't remember, but those movies were pretty cool. When I was a little kid, I used to love those movies, but as an adult, I was like, I thought they were alright. I mean, I get it, they bring back childhood memories, but watching them as an adult, I was like, I thought they were okay. But when I used to watch the 2007 movie as a kid, I used to love it, but as an adult, I thought it was okay. But I didn't like it all that much though. I didn't like it too much. But the 2014 movie and the 2016 sequel, Out of the Shadows, I used to love those movies when I was in high school. I used to love those movies. But watching them now, as an adult, once again, they didn't do me much justice. They didn't do me any justice at all. Well, they did, but not much. I enjoyed the 2014 movie a little bit, but the sequel, I thought, the sequel to me, from, Out of the Shadows, I thought it was alright. But I enjoyed it though, but not much. But with Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, I enjoyed it way more than those movies. I didn't really grow up much with the 2003 cartoon. I actually had the 2003 figures as a kid. I had the I remember back when I was a little kid, I had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures as a kid. Like one from 2003, the other one from 2007. From the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2007 movie. That's how I got into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the first time. There you go. That's it for that. Let's get into the actors and the characters themselves. Starting off with is NICOLAS CANTU as Leonardo. Now Leonardo is he's the leader. He's the leader of the group. He's honest. He's honest. He's brave. He's full of honor. But then in this movie, him and his turtle brothers, they have awesome chemistry. They want to go out to the world, but they're like, oh no, we're turtle monsters. But then all they want to, since they're actual turtle monsters, they go out to find other mutants and fight off these other mutants. They meet up with April O'Neil. They're trying to earn the love to New York, but in order for them to do that, they have to prove that they're heroes. And Leonardo does actually lead the group, but I think he leads the group like later on a little bit during the movie. I can't remember. I think I lost a little bit of track a little bit. But I'm like, well, I get it. They're trying to well, I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be the leader of the group, but he is the leader of the group. But in the movie, I guess he leads the group just like a little bit during this entire movie, but then he leads the group probably like later on during the movie. I guess that's mostly it for that. But NICOLAS CANTU is really good as Leonardo, and that's it for Leonardo. And next up is Brady Noon as Raphael. Now, Raphael, in this movie, he was supposed to have a chip on his shoulder, which you're supposed to get an attitude like, I don't care about this, I don't care about that, something, something, something. But then, no, he doesn't have a chip on his shoulder. But instead, in this movie, he ends up being more funny and less annoying. But I actually do like this character. To tell you that, when I was a little kid, I grew up with Raphael as a child because red used to be my favorite color because he has a red mask on. But then, I still like the character today as an adult. And I gotta say, Raphael is still my favorite character till this day. Raphael in this movie, he has a raging problem. He wants to be, he's like the other turtles. He wants to go out to the world. But then, but he wants to go out to the world, earn the love to New York. Well, from other New Yorkers as well. Fight off these other mutants. Then they meet up with April O'Neil for the first time. And then, they go out and save the world and kick a lot of ass, though. You know what I mean. You know how the turtles are. But then, I guess that's it for Raphael. So, if Brady Noon is really good as Raphael, and that's all I can say for Raphael. And next up is MICAH ABBEY as Donatello. Now, with Donatello in this movie, I was watching the trailer for this movie, and I'm like, well, so Donatello is wearing glasses once again. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, the last time we seen Donatello wearing glasses was the live-action 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, then the 2016 sequel, Out of the Shadows. That was the last time we seen him wearing glasses at the time in live action. But in animated form, when I saw him, I'm like, he's wearing glasses again. But no, I don't have a problem with him wearing glasses anyway. I'm actually I actually got used to it anyway. But in this movie, Donatello is supposed to be a tech head, but what started the whole story off, I mean, he's been a tech head. We've seen him be a tech head like many other times. But no, I guess in this movie, they wanted to wait till the next installment, or maybe in the other installments in the near future. But I really like Donatello in this movie. But yeah, he's not a tech head just yet. He's like the other turtles, as always. He wants to fight off these other mutants, meet up with April O'Neil just to help, so she can help them with this Superfly case, and then save the world. That's all I can say. And MICAH ABBEY is really good as Donatello, but I didn't know how I felt about his voice acting, but then I got used to it in this movie. But the voice acting for Donatello is pretty good. Like I said, I get it. They're both teenagers. I get it, but I'm actually used to the voice acting for Donatello in this movie, so that's actually pretty cool. And that's it. And I think that's it for Donatello. And next up is Shamon Brown Jr. as Michelangelo. Now, Michelangelo in this movie, the Michelangelo that I known before, he was like more funny, annoying, less funny. It depends on his attitude. But in this movie, he is funny. He's funny as hell. There were a couple of jokes in this movie that he made me laugh for. My God, this guy is hilarious. Now, Michelangelo in this movie is pretty funny. He's a party dude. He actually goofs around sometimes. But then in this movie, him and his turtle brothers have awesome chemistry. They have awesome chemistry in this movie. They want to go out to the world. They meet up with April O'Neil, and then they meet up with April O'Neil. They want to fight off against these other mutants. They have a father figure named Master Splinter, who's technically a rat though. And they also want to go out there, and also they want to go out there to the world just to have the New Yorkers show them love and prove that they're heroes, not just monsters, not just turtle monsters, but they want to prove that they're heroes to New Yorkers. And I think that's it for that. And Shamon Brown Jr. is really good as Michelangelo, and I think that's it for Michelangelo. And next up is Ayo Adebiri Adebiri, whatever her last name is. Ayo Adebiri as April O'Neil. She is a high school she's a high school journalist. She wants to become probably a journalist maybe in the future. She meets up with the turtles. She has an awesome. I like the chemistry. I do like the chemistry between her and the turtles, like in the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lore that we had before. We've seen that before, but in this movie, we actually see this today in animated form. Once again, but in this animated form for the first time. But April O'Neil in this movie, she does have a backstory to her, which I won't talk about. You gotta go see the movie yourself. She does have a flashback a little bit, but I won't talk about it. You gotta go see the movie yourself. But then she has also, all I know is she wants to help out. She wants to help the turtles on this Superfly case and she's still a journalist at that. So I guess that's mostly it for all of that for April O'Neil. And so like I said, so with Ayo Adabri, it's really good as April O'Neil, and I think that's it for April O'Neil. And next up is Jackie Chan as Master Splinter. Now, Master Splinter, well, mostly it's just Splinter. So, Master Splinter, we do get an origin story, but I won't talk about the origin story. We know the origin story, but in this movie, I won't talk about it. I won't talk about it. You guys go see the movie yourself. So, all he does in this movie, he's protective of his brothers. He doesn't like humans, probably due to the flashback. He had a bad experience with humans. He doesn't trust humans. He doesn't care about them. I wouldn't say he doesn't care about them. He just does not like humans, probably due to bad experiences with his flashback and the Turtles flashback as well. But then he also he's trying to be protective of his sons. He's protective of his sons in this movie. He's very protective of his sons in this movie, his turtle sons in this movie. But then I guess that's mostly it for Jackie Chan. And Jackie Chan, for this voice cast, Jackie Chan is one of the best casting choices I ever seen on the big screen. Jackie Chan is one of my favorite casting choices in this movie. So I guess that's mostly it for that. And Jackie Chan is really good as Master Splinter, and that's all I can say for Master Splinter. And last but not least is Ice Cube as Superfly. Now, Superfly in this movie is the main villain. We will be seeing Shredder later on in the future. I don't know when we're gonna see Shredder. We'll probably at least see Shredder later on in the future as the main villain. Maybe in the next installment. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. But they give us a much better or much different villain in this movie, and that is Superfly. Now, Superfly in this movie, he does have a backstory towards him. Yeah, he does. We do see his backstory, which I won't talk about. We do get his flashback. Then he leads an army of these other mutants. Like, some of them are bats, one's a lizard, the other ones are like other creatures. I don't even know the case may be, or the other one's a frog. But then he becomes the main villain of this movie, and the Turtles have to fight off against him, and there you go. And Ice Cube is really good. That's Superfly, and I think that's it for Superfly. And that's it for the actors and the characters themselves. And I do want to talk about the action scenes in this movie. Now, we do see, I think I only saw at least a couple of action set pieces here and there, like some action scenes here, some there, which I really like. There are a lot of cool martial arts skills in this movie. You know how the Turtles get. You know, the Ninja Turtles, they eat pizza. They kick a lot of ass. Yeah, they kick a lot of ass in this movie. They eat pizza and then tell some jokes and then fight off against, and now in this movie, and fight off the Foot Clan, which are not in this movie. So with the Foot Clan, I do want to say the Foot Clan we'll probably see later on in the next installment. I'm hoping to see the Foot Clan later on in the future. Now, in this movie, the Turtles in this movie, they kick it, like I said, excuse me. So like I said, they kick a lot of ass, they eat pizza, they tell jokes. The action scenes in this movie are badass. I love all the action scenes in this movie. How it's helmet, cool animation, cinematography, and the final battle in this movie. I love the final battle in this movie. Like, some of the action scenes in some of the previous Ninja Turtles, some I like, some I don't like. The final battle, same thing. But the final battle and the action scenes in this movie are freaking awesome. You know how the animation style goes. The animation in this movie is freaking amazing. I love the animation. Like goddamn, the animation is freaking awesome. The animation, you know how, because the animation cinematography is fantastic. Now, because of the messages in this movie are like easy to follow most of the times, but the plot is really easy to follow. The story is easy to understand. You can pretty much tell exactly what's going on and how the workers for this movie are able to give something that Turtle fans have never seen before, or something that other Ninja Turtles fans have seen before, and something that they want. They actually give you give you something that you have never seen before, and you're being introduced by it. So that's actually pretty cool. But I think this movie, in my opinion, is one of the best Ninja Turtles movies that I have wanted to see for a very long time. Now, like I said, this whole entire movie is really good. I'm hoping you go see this movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like I said, go see this movie. Take your kids, go see this movie, and young kids are going to love this movie. They're going to have a blast with it. Fans are going to love this movie. Audience are going to love this movie. And critics actually enjoy this movie. I enjoyed this movie the most. But I guess, in my opinion, Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is a badass movie. So I guess that's pretty much it for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. If you have not seen it, go see it. You're going to love it. But I guess that's it for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and I think that's it for this review. Nothing much else to say. So be sure to like, subscribe, push the notification button, follow me on Instagram, comment down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.